There are a whole variety of salmon. There are some different types of trout, and there's garden. There's what they call sculpins, which basically little bottom feeders, but they look like a miniature catfish. If you've seen a catfish, but anyway, tons of wildlife, fish, birds, all kinds of them, and a great hike. As you can see, there's walking paths. Sometimes there's paths. There's stairs. But you basically, it's going to be a workout for you. So you want to be ready. If you have health conditions, do not do it, or go to the doctor first. Make sure you get cleared to do it. But as you can see, beautiful mountains all around, and a ton of things. The slides the picture to see coming up are areas where they've actually roped off, and they're regrowing areas right through here. And that's to make the foliage come back up. They're trying to keep it the way it used to be as much as possible. It's kind of nice they're doing that. So you have to walk around that. It's no big deal. Just a thing to make it that more beautiful. As you can see from the pictures, there is some snow. These pictures there's not much snow, just the top of the peaks. But there is a lot of snow in that area a lot of times during the year. And so between November 1st and May 1st, if you go to the park, the national park there, you have to carry chains for your vehicle. Four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, doesn't matter. They want you to carry chains. Well, in Washington, they're kind of like that, where they stricter chain laws. And so they want you to carry them a lot of times, or sometimes put them on when you really don't need it. But that's their rule, that's their law. So just want to worry about that ahead of time so you don't get yourself in trouble, or you're not able to show up. And I know as of March 2016, normally you can make reservations to go camping up in that area, but they've had computer issues, so they're not able to actually take your reservations online. And so apparently the storm knocked everything out, so they're only doing it first come first serve, which is probably going to cause some people problems when they made reservations online and then they show up and that's still good. So hopefully that's not you. Hopefully you'll be able to show up and get reservations or be able to get a campsite when you show up. But I read today that it is first come first serve. So anyway, that hopefully helps you out and doesn't cause any problems for you and kind of makes it a little better for you. As you can see from the pictures, that last picture was a winding road along the side of the mountain there. There's a lot of trails that you can walk along. Like I said, some are paved, some are not. Definitely wear some good hike shoes or ankle supported shoes when you go, because there are loose rocks. There's a lot of things you can trip on, stumble over, or twist your ankle on. So you want to be safe and just take your time, rest when you can, bring some snacks, bring something to drink. Whatever you bring in, carry back out. Don't leave it there. But be careful on the trails. You can see some loose, sandy rock, and just take your time and have fun while you're there. The canyon valley that you're seeing below in the pictures, that is one of the rivers, and it looks more beautiful in person. I wish the pictures came out a little better. You could actually see the river, but it is a flowing river. You can hear it before you can see it, and even though you're pretty high above it, definitely can still hear it. And it's really nice to look down there and see all that. Right now you're going to see getting up towards Camp Muir. Like I said before, that's as you can go without getting a permit to climb the rest of the way to the top of the mountain. But when you get a chance, come out west here, from the Pacific Northwest, take a look, go on a day hike, give yourself plenty of time, go up to Mount Rainier as far as you can. Nice little place at the bottom of the hill where you go in the mountain where you can go ahead and have some food and rest and relax. But come on out, enjoy it, have fun, and don't be afraid to explore. Once again, it's Explorer here. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video if you get, and have a great day.